everybody that's listening to that story as well.
All three of them?
Yeah.
They've heard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, we just got an email.
Said stop telling that story.
Yes.
All right. So let's build a wall around the border to keep them pesky Mexicans out. So says House Speaker Paul Ryan. He wants to secure the border, overhauling immigration system, installing robust defenses to keep out extremist criminals and drug cartels. And he wants to put up a fence. A high fence along border areas. But he steers clear of the billionaire's candidate signature issue. Building a wall to keep people from illegally entering the United States from Mexico.
So I have a question.
I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, that's one of them has plaster or drywall on it, maybe?
No, it would be like southeast or southwestern. It would be stucco.
Stucco?
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as you
And
just...
tile tops. Red tile tops.
There's going to be tops?
Well, you got to make it look nice.
Ugh. Sorry, I'm getting play-by-play of the game that I'm missing.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Is it Game 7 of the World Series? No, it's not.
It's Game 2 of the doubleheader against Portland.
Okay, well, that is important.
10-4 right now. They won. They won the
good.
first game, losing the second game.
Good for your daughter.
Yeah.
Did she pitch?
She did. She
Okay.
got some strikeouts like she usually does.
That's good.
But
She's a feisty one. She wears a mask because she's a biter.
right.
They all wear masks now like that, helmets? All the players or just the infield?
Yeah, all of them.
Even outfielders?
They're part of all of them.
That would be part of
Yeah.
all of them, but I don't know if there's a need for it.
Catcher wears one now, too.
I could see the catcher wearing one in the pitcher,
Yeah,
but I don't know about center fielder.
Well, it's like anything else. It's just easier. If you're going to make a rule, apply it to everyone, right?
Well, that's somewhat
It's just
equitable.
so much easier.
Equitable.
So much easier.
So House Speaker Paul Ryan proposes building a fence to keep people
I
out.
don't have a problem with the fence. That seems cheap, though, and maybe Mexico will be willing to pay for some chain link.
Did you? And they could install it.
Yeah. What?
Well, never mind. The people that installed my chain link were Hispanic, but that was years ago. I'm sure
What
they
are
were
you
here.
getting at?
I'm sure they were legal in every
My
way.
God.
I will say they did a really good job.
The
They were singing.
the
and
thoughts and
happy.
expressions of the hosts of Ad Odds, especially Brian, are stupid.
It was cute. They wore straw hats and
All
everything.
right. So, speaking of race, which
Wait a minute. I don't want to get there yet because I wanted to
You
say
went
something.
there already. You actually, that's kind of worse than what Trump said. Because at least what Trump,
I'm not running for
but
president.
at least what Trump said back 15 years ago,
Yeah.
Justice Sotomayor said the same thing. She said, definitely our culture and national origin and our gender will affect the way we
Big
judge.
decision. Yeah. It's been
Nobody
it
cared.
hasn't been 15
She
years,
said
has
it. 2001. 15.
Bush appointed her? How did he do that?
Well, I don't know if she was a justice at the time,
Oh, when she said it. Yeah, okay.
but she was alive.
Yeah, she was. No, I was going to... What?
I'm stuck.
Did you get caught in your muffle duster there?
Ow.
It's sad when that beard
pulled
gets pulled
some
in there.
Beard hair, yeah.
That reminds
What do you want to talk
reminds me
about?
of a joke, but involved an outhouse and a cracked toilet seat.
Yeah, let's go.
That
That wasn't a joke, by the way.
aggravating, ain't it? That's the punchline to it. But all right, it's a good joke. I can't say it though. No, I was looking at some photography's not a crime videos, and there was a picture of a sign that said U.S. property, no trespassing. And it got to me thinking, really?
Yeah, really.
Do we live in a country where we are the government and we are the people, and just find it kind of strange that you go, it's public property, it's yours and mine, keep out.
Are there any rooms in your house that you're, as a general rule, not welcome to just go in and out and do anything you want in there?
No, I have an open house.
Yeah, that's not true.
It is true.
Well, yeah, that might be true. You're not normal.
No, I know.
But
you can go into any room in my house anytime you want.
Yeah.
Whether they're occupied or not.
Yeah.
I don't have any locks on any doors.
I noticed.
So
my point is, that's ridiculous. I get the point. I understand the point that it's getting at, or that you're getting at.
Yeah.
But
I think we should
come
just
on.
put those up at the border. They would work as
You mean they haven't tried signs yet?
I don't think they have. You'd have to put them in several different languages.
Yeah,
not
mostly
to be
French.
Racist.
What?
Well, it's the first thing you say, we'll have to put them in Spanish. Well, that's racist. We got to put them in several
Especially
languages.
if you do that on the Canadian border.
And
Put them in Spanish.
yeah, and then and we should have Klingon as one of the languages.
I agree. Okay.
Really, we're moving on.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Oh,
We're running
you want
out
to
of
talk
time.
about Chewbacca?
Yeah, Chewbacca is amazing.
Doesn't it give you cancer though on the lips and the gums and stuff when you Chewbacca?
You're really not a funny person. I know you think you're hilarious.
A little funny.
You're not funny.
That was a little funny.
So everybody has seen Chewbacca Mom, right?
No, what are you talking about?
Bought the Chewbacca mask at Kohl's, and then she was sitting in her car and made the video, and she has a good laugh. She laughed, ha, Chewbacca. The mask makes noise.
155 million
views. Yeah,
the highest
50 million
viewed
shares
live
or something.
streaming.
Yeah, Facebook Live. Caused my wife to run out and buy the same Chewbacca mask while they were still available.
Which are very
now it's on
small.
eBay for sale for $400 if anyone's interested.
Contact us at Odd Show.
Yeah. Anyway, so
It didn't fit my fat face.
she became famous, which happens on the internet, right? And Kohl's came and gave her a bunch of stuff, and then some other people gave her a bunch of stuff. She got to meet the guy that all the nerds know that did Star Wars. Him, what's his name? You know, the Star Wars guy.
The character that played Luke Skywalker?
No.
Harrison Ford?
No. Not one of the characters.
Oh, the directors?
Yeah.
Spielberg and...
It doesn't matter.
yeah.
So
I can't think of his name now.
No, the dude that owned it wrote it.
Yeah, no, but Spielberg...
And then sold it to Disney.
No, it wasn't Spielberg there.
Yeah, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. So she got a lot of stuff. Like $450 million worth of stuff, right? And one of those things was college tuition for her family.
Southeastern University of Florida.
Yep. So
a private Christian liberal arts college.
They said, gee, we have money. We're a private college. We'd like to give it away. And so they did, because it's very common for Christian colleges to give money, scholarships to people that are open with their religion, openly Christian, which she has been.
And not only that,
she went to the church
where was an alumni or something of this university. There was a connection there between her.
The founder of the church is involved with the university somehow, either an alumni or runs it or both.
Board of
I'm not
trustee
sure.
or something. I don't know.
So it kind of made sense.
Sure.
But like everything else, this turns into a race issue. And then you start seeing tweets and then picked up by some media talking about how, well, really, this is just white privilege.
Right.
She's a white woman.
If this would have been a black Chewbacca, it would have never happened.
It would have never happened, right? Because
Except
black
for
people...
maybe the United College Negro College Fund would have maybe gave her something, or Howard University, or all of that.
Or perhaps this same university, if they would have been in the same position as her.
The same church?
Yeah.
And was a Christian?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's what's ridiculous about this is you talk about, well, a person in completely different circumstances never had the same outcome. Well, right. That's not how it works in reality.
That's not true either, but...
Well, it's not necessarily true, but what I'm saying is you're comparing apples and oranges. Right? Somebody who knows the person that founded the church that has the college might have a different outcome than somebody that doesn't even go to the church or have any involvement, any association with the college. I mean, that just makes sense. White, black, it doesn't matter. But
yeah, I don't think her race had anything to do with her popularity nor her receiving gifts.
Yeah, and there's claims that apparently there's black Twitter. I had not heard of this. But apparently black people have their own like community on Twitter, and I guess they don't. It's separate. I mean, it's the same, but
It's
they do their
it's
own
equal but separate.
thing. Well, that's kind of what it sounded like to me, and so when people when Kohl's decides to
how
give,
do they know if you're black or not?
well, you can know that. I mean,
Really?
sure.
How?
Ask.
I could identify as black and get on black Twitter.
Anyway,
How
my
are they gonna
point
know?
is apparently this black Twitter, and that's what they were calling it, they come up with a lot of really cool, funny stuff, but it doesn't get famous until the white people share it, and then the white people get credit, and that's totally racist.
Well, 13% of the population is black, and the rest are 13
No,
is Hispanic, and the rest are white. There's going to be a larger
that's
proportion of people
That's white privilege, man.
that's going to
No.
share it with
No,
them,
it's ridiculous.
especially if you're just excluding,
Speaking
all
of white
races.
privilege, though, there was a gun buyback recently. We talked about it in Chicago, right?
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Well, we did. It was. I think this was from the one that was just not long ago. I don't remember what was
I don't
the
know
story.
if it was this one.
I thought it was, but okay. Anyway,
There's lots of
go
buybacks.
ahead. It's fine.
What? No,
Oh, yeah.
I don't. So,
it's your thing.
no, I thought you were going with
No,
it. Okay.
I give up on it.
Whites not allowed to sell guns back at the Chicago gun buyback. Right? There was a bunch of people that wanted to sell guns back and get their gift card or whatever, and they were told, you can't turn your guns in here. Go away. And then some more white people came up, and every white person that came up was turned away. Now, the reason they said was,
Every one of them.
well, at least to the 6 or 7 that were in this group.
Mm-hmm.
And they came at different times. And it said the reason was that the woman who was in charge of this, she had the key to the gift card, said, this is for members of the community only.
Mm.
But ironically, 2 of the 3 individuals who were told this live and work in Cook County where it happened. And a third was in a nearby suburb. Now, from the story, the police were sympathetic, and they talked to these guys, and they said, we missed a chance for a real arrest. We got a man with a gun call, and we couldn't go because we're here at this stupid gun buyback. And, we couldn't deal with real people, but, we're playing this political theater here with all this gun buyback, and we don't think it looks good. And anyway, so, the real criminals in Chicago are left free on the streets because cops are tied up with the mayor's feel-good program. Excuse me. A little indigestion.
Had some meatloaf.
Some meatloaf, and it was good, and that rum's not sitting well. So apparently the officers also quickly and empathetically distanced themselves from the surly woman who kicked the people out. They said, she's not with us. She's with the mayor's office and has the key to the safe with the prepaid
So
gift
we
cards.
can't do anything. She's got the money.
Now, apparently, somebody overheard one of the mayor's lackeys explaining to a member of the media why she rejected the white people. Oh, they are gun dealers who want to unload guns that won't sell, she said. When pressed to know how she identified these as dealers, oh, you can tell who's from the neighborhood and who's not.
So I'm wondering.
That's pretty racist, I think. I mean, that's sort of left-handed by
she
saying
meant because they were
weren't
wearing
black.
shirts that said "We're not from here."
Yeah.
Is this a thing where gun dealers have guns that won't sell? First of all, and that they're willing to part with them for a $50 gift card? Is that a thing? Because
Yeah,
I think it isn't. I mean, they might have a few used guns or something that are in poor condition that won't sell, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're really sitting on a huge stockpile.
And
Most
trying
of
to-
them
yeah,
of
trying
guns,
to-
and they're going to get rid of them for,
Yeah.
50 cents on the $10.
I mean, maybe 10 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, well, I said 50 cents.
I know
so
you did on the $2
I
or
was
something.
stuck.
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't drink before the show. Or maybe you should drink more. Anyway.